Good morning, South Africa. Yeah, I hope everyone is warm wherever they are. Yeah, South Africa, today I came through just to greet everyone as usual, to say hi and to say thanks to everyone who's been with us throughout the 106 days. It's the 106th day, I think, of this monster that's busy killing us, this invisible thing called Corona. Uh, I came to you today on this chilly weather, showing you first thing that it's cold. It's very very cold, and there's a cold front coming through, and I I truly understand of the socio-economic reasons, or because of the state of how things are, people getting laid off from work, and people not having food there and there. But this we here as advocates for the homeless. The only time you'll see me on Facebook or seeing pictures is when I'm talking homelessness, I'm talking uh, gender-based violence, we're talking Centurion Haven of Hope. So today, just wanted to come through and kind of tell you what's gonna happen on the 18th of July. I'm coming to you live uh, just outside the railway cafe in Irene train station. Uh, we want to do the first cleanup. We want to do a true cleanup. I'll send other couple of photos where you can see that this whole stretch, we've got a community which we can uplift ourselves, a community where we can say we have made a mark. This place that I'm walking in is not in a location. It's just in Irene. It's just behind the Irene train station. And on the 18th, as in conjunction with the railway cafe, Hi Tanya, and the Centurion Haven of Hope, where we've got Paul, Bitumelo, and Kerry, Suzette, and them. We want to come through here and try and clean up. So this for me is, instead of those WhatsApps and hearing from, or a hearsay type of thing, I'm not gonna challenge you. We've been challenged because we are sitting at home. We've been challenged because it's Corona. I'm going to request you. I'm requesting you, Irene. As from today, plan with us. Plan while you are at home. Cause yes, the fear of you catching Corona is there. Yes, I understand. But some of us, we've been on the front line for the past 106 days or more. If you can check, even the Henop revival team, they're still going on. They've got their own cleanup. What I'm pleading with you is, call us. Call Tanya if you feel comfortable with. Call me. Call Kerry. Borrow us some TLBs, some tipping bins or something. Let's create a kind of a rainbow at the end of this pandemic. Let's come through and assist those who, can I use the word, brave enough to be outside here in this unsafe area. And you can, by a phone call, ask Tebogo, how can we come through and assist, or what can we do to assist? It's not always have to do with money. You might have a stack of refuse bag. Donate that through. You might have, you're looking for garden utensils. Some of the companies have closed down, and you're doing gardening services. Lend us those tools. TLB people, it's only for 67 minutes of the TLB, and another one can come with his 67 minutes of his TLB. We clean up everything that you see behind me. I'll send the still pictures to see. It's kind of a shame that behind here, it's like a hidden, it's like an island, and it's just outside the Irene beautiful suburb. Come in, people. I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you. Instead of sitting at home and not doing anything, call us. Say, Tebogo, come and pick up a gallon of diesel for whatever TLB that will be. Anything helps, people. I nearly said even the kitchen sink, but we really need you. On a other note, we've been on the front line for 107 or 6 days. We have success stories. We have 8 people who got jobs. We've got the Time Bank coming through and opening bank accounts for the guys who are on the streets in Centurion Region 4. We've got people who are reunited with their families. We've got mothers who came through and finally said, here's my son. But for now, for what the drugs have done or made him to do and destroy the community, because he's here, let's go and kind of ask for forgiveness at the community so the guy can come back home. We having a true natural psychosocial thing happening since the pandemic struck here. We've got people, we've got at the Littleton Community Hall, with the collaboration of the University of Pretoria Family Medicine, we proud ourselves on daily basis. We are administrating, or dotting has the word, 74 people with methadone. It's an OST program, it's an opiate substitute therapy. And those people don't stay in a shelter. They stay, some of them they're here, some of them they walk from Irene until at the Littleton Community Center. One of them is that other transformation photo I showed you, Solly. He's changed now. He doesn't even want to stay here. He's nearer to us, and we're just waiting for our friends Hopeland to come through, assess him, and maybe he can get a place somewhere in these shelters and start over his life. For them, for us, this is a burden. It's closed us from our works. It has made us to close our factories, our works, our offices. But for some of the guys that are here, it's a crossroad. They've found a place where they can change their lives. I'm talking from someone who was there. As cold as this is, I have experienced 11 coldnesses. I've been on the streets for 11 years. I'm not prouding it. I'm not making it glamorous. But everyone on the street didn't wake up in the morning and say, I want to leave the warmth of my mother's house. Some of them were raped, but the same family members. Some of them, after being raped, they contracted HIV and AIDS. And because the village that they grow up in, HIV and AIDS for them is taboo. And the person had to leave. Some of them were human trafficked. Some of them were forced by peer pressure. Some of them were evicted from their houses after their only parents passed on and they couldn't take care of the property. There's a lot of reasons why one ends up here. Where the things that I'm looking at, this is where they're supposed to end up. They are trash. There's no dustbin for a human being. South Africa, Centurion, you have shocked me before by assisting us from today, from the 22nd of March to date. I'm inviting you. Come play your part. 67 minutes, Mandela Day, 18th July, at the Railway Cafe. Unfortunately, the SAFM won't be able to come and be live with us, but the gift of the givers are coming through. We are gonna do this. We're gonna create a new space, creating new hopes, new visions, new leaders, new fathers, new mothers. Maybe by us doing this, the guys who are full on the streets, if we cultivate that seed of love in them, gender-based violence can go down immensely. We are all holding tools in our hands. Like they always say at the Dare to Love movement, be the hands and feet. I am not challenging you. I'm requesting you. Please assist us. Follow on Centurion Heaven of Hope Facebook page or Railway Cafe and check how you can be part of this. It's only 67 minutes. I respect you. I love you, Centurion. You have shown the love that you have. Thank you to the Sundown Estate people, residents. Thank you to the Centurion Estate people. Thanks to the Midstream people. Thank you to everyone. Thank you. Thank you, South Africa.